Hi guys, it's Amanda with Getting There Green, and today I'm going to be picking some kale and showing you one thing you can do with it. It's November 13th and I'm just going to pick some kale here. As you can see, the kale has some holes in it where bugs have been eating it, but it's okay. It's going to be washed and cooked, it doesn't matter. Let's just pick those kale leaves. Some of it's tougher than others as far as like fibrous and maybe more bitter tasting. But let's just pick some kale. Lots of kale. Let's see. Here's the kale. I just picked a cabbage worm off of it, so I guess I know the culprit for all the holes. And I'm going to bring this in the house now and wash it off, and I'll meet you back there. Okay guys, today what we're making is kale chips. We're going to use this freshly cut and washed kale. Kale chips might sound kind of funny to you, but don't be afraid to give it a try. It's real quick and easy, so if you don't like it, you haven't lost anything. Okay guys, let's get started. First things first, let's get the oven started. Preheat that oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, I've washed my kale here. As you can see, it's all wet, so you want to get as much moisture off that as you can. If you have a salad spinner, that's your best bet. I like to play with my salad spinner. Alright, let's pour off the excess. You can give it a wipe down with paper towel if you like at this point. Alright, looks good, no bugs. You're going to need a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, I don't know, give it a try without, see what happens. You don't need to spray your parchment paper or anything. What we need to do first, before we put anything on here, is rip your kale into bite-sized pieces. You could chop it if you like. What you really want is to get this middle stem out, because nobody likes to eat that stem. Now that we've broken our kale into small pieces, I'm just going to pour some extra virgin olive oil on top. And get that all mixed up so that the leaves have oil on them. Okay, then take your seasoning. If you want seasoning, I'm going to use seasoning salt. But be as creative as you like. Try some different things. Whatever to taste, guys. Okay, next. Put that on your parchment paper lined cookie sheet. Spread it out as best you can. And into the oven this goes for approximately between 10 and 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. I think I do it for about 20 minutes, but every oven's different, you know, so you want it to be crispy and you'll know when it's done. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, the oven's up to 350. Let's put her in. Okay guys, I was a little wrong on the time. Closer to the 10-minute mark than the 20-minute mark. It's been just over 10 minutes and I think these are done. Let's go in for a look, guys. You look close, you could see that it's just starting to turn brown, but it's still mostly green. If you were to touch, you would feel that they are crispy. So they are done. You don't want them completely brown, that means you've overdone it. But they'll still be good. Alright. Now give it a few minutes to cool down on the tray, and then you are ready to enjoy. Eat them like you would popcorn. Randy, how do you like those kale chips?
Mmm, yum.
Can you describe the flavor?
It's a little bit of saltiness, but then you've got like this other taste. I'm not exactly sure, but I like it. It's like green, crunchy popcorn.
Mmm. How are the chips?
They're good. You have something to share with
do.
them?
Do you
Other than chips?
Do you remember where we got the seeds to plant that kale last year?
Yeah. It's from Katie from BC Garden 2010 out in British Columbia.
Yeah, she shared seeds with us from her garden. And if you guys have been paying attention, you know that we started the Seed Exchange channel on YouTube. Here's the link. Check that out, guys, because that will give you a venue for swapping seeds, getting seeds from other people, sharing your seeds with people, and we've been partaking in it. We've been sending seeds and getting seeds already. It's off to a good start. And here's a seed packet that we just received in the mail, and we're going to open it with you guys. Do you remember their names?
It's at the top.
Well, it says Beth and Simon, but do you remember their YouTube name? Was that the Cabins?
I think it's
What was it
Gardens and
called?
Cabins.
Gardens and Cabins?
I think so. I think his name is Simon. Hi, Simon.
Alright, let's open it. We sent them seeds, they sent us seeds. Mmm. Little homemade seed packet. Recycled paper. Uh-oh. Okay, I think this is salad bowl red lettuce that's in this.
Okay.
It's got a little info on the back there.
He's got labels on each one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so those are the sunflowers. These are supposed to be, I think those were the bigger head, like the big
Oh, the great big
mammoth
sunflowers?
head sunflowers.
Good. And then pears from his pear tree.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks, guys. You guys, you need to check out that video. See you around.
Bye. Have a kale chip.